Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are currently basically pinning down the Unbidden. There's very little that they can do unless they recall their fleets, and they don't seem to ever want to do that unless we enter the Parsec system. If we enter the Parsec system, they will definitely recall their fleets, but this is fine. So I think we continue to get the Frisidian shards maxed, which they currently completely are. And then the Baronel fragments, this is where all of our alloys are going to go at this point. We're only 40k in the hole. We may very well get out of our deficit this episode. We'll see. How many losses we take kind of has something to do with that. But we also discovered at the end of last episode, if they enter a system that we're trying to build here, our construction ship just stops building it, and we don't get the influence back. Maybe if we set it to evasive? I'm not sure if that'll change anything. I don't even know if this is a bug, technically. But, I guess we'll find out. So we'll get a battleship queued up here. We do need several battleships for this particular fleet. And how are we doing on this Citadel upgrade? We're actually basically done. So, I think that what we're going to get here is probably, so that this can hold on its own to some degree, we're probably going to go for a defense grid supercomputer here, I think. Just waiting for this last day to tick in here. Well, last couple of days. There we go. That's now a Citadel, which means that that's now 57.5k. And yeah, I think we go for a defense grid supercomputer, which will allow us to build a lot more defense platforms than just the 20. It'll allow us to build 28 in total. And we'll just continue reinforcing stuff, assuming we can. No, it's trying to build a battleship. Fair enough. Construction complete. Okay. So I think what we do here is we wait on building this outpost here until they have a new fleet that comes in. And the fleet comes in, attacks us down over here, and then we'll be good. They've got construction ships up over here still. Interesting. Anyway, let's go ahead and keep reinforcing these battleships in. Excellent. Yeah, I think we definitely wait for their next fleet to jump in. I would 100% attack this, except that they're going to pull back all of their fleets. What is this fleet doing? Coming towards us. I'm going to send the Lentipaz fragments back to hold Eurus. And we'll just keep it kind of like this, I think. We'll get another battleship queued up. We do, of course, need a total of 7 of them, and that is 4. So that'll take some time. But the Throndrate shards can stay exactly where they are. How soon until the Lentipaz jump? They are going now. Excellent. The real question is, do we send the Lentipaz to start cleaning up some of these in the backline? Maybe. Can Aramis hold on its own? 72.8k. I feel like we replace this with a defense grid supercomputer so that it can. Okay, and we successfully dispatched that fleet there. Excellent. Rolling away from enemy fleet. Oh, hello. Yeah, this is fine. This is exactly what we were waiting for. Okay. Get over here. Get this starbase built. Excellent. Now I'm going to send the Lentipaz fragments to start cleaning up some of their dimensional anchors so that they spawn less frequently. There we go. And of course the Baronel fragments here are reinforcing slowly, but they're reinforcing nonetheless. We have 3 battleships constructing for them, so that's fine. Pretty soon we're going to want to push out with the Frisidian shards down to here, but I want Aramis to definitely be able to hold on its own before then. So the Lentipaz fragments are just going to clean up this entire region, kind of like this. And there's not a whole lot that the Unbidden can do about this, really. Like, we're definitely outproducing them. Especially when they're in pulsars and have no shields. That said, we also take a big hit in pulsars because we are set up to be shield heavy as well, just because of their weapon choice. Okay, so we can't quite get another battleship queued up this month unless we were to buy in some alloys, and I think we can get away with that. So let's just do that. And we'll buy in a few alloys. And that didn't build a battleship. Okay. Well, it built another thing that we needed to build anyway, so that's fine. We're definitely cleaning up a lot of these dimensional portals, and there's that construction that we were looking for. That's fantastic. So we're going to go grab Eurus next, and honestly, I think we start filling this in. I'm going to upgrade this, though, to a starport. Now, we are at 38 out of 38, and we should consider downgrading another one. Like, for example, this one. This is an anchorage station, so that's actually fine to keep around. As is this one. And this one, actually. But Hishmal, we actually don't need this. Let's cancel these destroyers that are here. And let's downgrade this one for now. We may get it back because there's a gateway there, but that one will do for now. And let's just go ahead and get these re-queued up elsewhere. Excellent. Let's just get the Unbidden out of here. Oh, hello. We can queue up additional ships. We're being attacked in Velderam again, but this is fine. Oh, hello. They sent a second fleet. This should still be fine. We are going to take losses here because they definitely did send 2 fleets. I just don't want this station to be attacked yet. So we took losses. We'll just go ahead and reinforce that. That'll get us a good chunk of the way. And the more dimensional anchors that we take out, the less that they're going to be able to send at us. So, we've pretty much got this in the bag at this point. Something Pronounceable almost has its defense grid supercomputer online, so I think we save up our alloys so that we can get additional defense platforms building here. Yes, extend our deal, please. Thank you very much. They've got some fleets moving now. Well, a fleet moving over here. I think they're trying to respond to this mess. Which is good, they need to do that. Oh, hello. They sent a fleet in over here. Scum and villainy, that's rude. We're just gonna go ahead and do that, and then I think we'll also deploy Hunter Killer. No, actually, I changed my mind. This is gonna be Sentinel posts. There we go. Excellent. And I mean, the Lentopaz fragments are going to be completely fine cleaning all this up. So let's go ahead and get some defense platforms queued up over here. We're just going to need to queue up a bunch of them. There we go. We're at max capacity. Fantastic. Next up, the Atraitus station, so that this fleet doesn't have to defend over here anymore. We're at 57.5k currently on the pronounceable station. So that's great. Where are we under attack currently? Oh, we're attacking them, of course. The Unbidden are definitely starting to lose this war. I don't think there's any argument.
Station under attack.
Oh, they jumped in here. Okay. We're gonna have to divert over here. But that's fine.
Mining station lost.
We may actually have to switch the Throndrate shards and the Lentopaz fragments, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. But this fleet needs to die. And of course, we'll take this fleet out no problem. At least in theory. Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. Excellent. That starbase is getting close to upgraded. 10 days there. How long until the Lentopaz fragments get there? 10 days. They'll be jumping in momentarily. There they are. Excellent. There we go. Okay, where did that construction ship go? Did we kill it? I'm not sure where the construction ship went, but I do want the construction ship dead. We're going to take the Lentopaz fragments back over here. Excellent. And we'll get our Unbidden class defense platforms up over here. We do need one more month tick before we can max this out. It would appear. We're very close, though. We'll need literally 3 alloys to make this happen. Oh, wait. No, we are good. What am I talking about? Okay. So that's fine. So I think now we take the Frisidian shards over here, and we take out this construction ship. I don't want them to have any more construction ships. Those are kind of top priority. Construction ships, then anchors, then fleets is kind of the order we're going for here. So we're keeping our alloy deficit about flat, despite the fact that we're pushing these guys back, which is really nice to see. We're going to go ahead and get Eurus back. Of course, we are fighting over here. This is what we signed up for. I hope they kill that construction ship. Yes, they did. Fantastic. And of course that station will not be a problem. And the Unbidden, I think, are completely under control now. They're just losing tons of dimensional anchors right now. There's just not really anything they can do. The Throndrate shards have taken a bit of a beating, but this is on purpose. That is by design. So let's go ahead and get this building here. We're going to need 2 gun batteries, and I want to go for... Actually, before the gun batteries, we're going to need to wait for the month tick here, but I want to go for a disruption field generator ASAP. Like that. And then we'll build some Unbidden class defense platforms. The Throndrate shards are taking a beating, but I would rather it be them taking a beating than this starbase that is barely started. Okay. Excellent. That'll buy us some time. Let's keep those reinforcements flowing in. Where's this fleet going? They're going to attack the Lentipaz fragments. That's fine. I'm going to leave the Lentipaz fragments where they're at. We have a fleet that's heading up this way. The Lentipaz fragments will have to take that on. But after they deal with this fleet, for sure. The Unbidden can't sustain these losses, is the thing. Every loss that they're taking here is a huge gain for us. I want to go ahead and clean up these dimensional portals over here. They have no defenses over here, or rather no construction ships over here.
Construction complete.
So that's ideal. How are we doing on the Baronel fragments? Not amazingly, is the answer. Oh, and we need to get the Lentipaz fragments up over here fast. We are faster than them, so hopefully we can get there. I don't want to lose Eurus again. If I can help it. We can definitely move the Baronel fragments into Eurus, though, to just hold them off. So that'll be okay.
Construction complete.
68 days on this disruption field generator. So that's good. Let's go ahead and get... Well, do we have the influence to run a second construction ship? I'm not sure that we do. Let's do it anyway. Let's get a second construction ship going. Just because I don't want the jerk faces to be taking this territory over here. That would be annoying. Let's keep these fleets reinforcing. Yeah, I think we get there in time to fight them here. At the very least, the Baronel fragments are in position to defend. How are we doing here? Okay. Disruption field generator is almost done. It's only going to take a little longer. I don't know how much longer the Throntrite shards can take this position, though. That was a lot of edicts expiring. Exotic gases, volatile explosives. Yeah, we are going to allow a lot of these to stay, but the exotic gases for shield boost is definitely going to be redone. I don't think the reactive armor or the explosives are super useful, or focusing crystals.
Construction complete.
Okay. So that's another fleet eliminated.
Accretion complete.
And yeah, we're just eliminating these guys really quick. Excellent. Okay. Come on back and keep clearing. I do want to make sure we're maxed out on our defense platforms here, because that's going to be super duper necessary. We can now have this fleet retreat back to about here. And we'll just go ahead and continue reinforcing. We're definitely starting to fall behind on alloys right now, though. That said, they are taking enormous losses. I don't want to push any further than this over here, because I want to keep these fleets here so that we can take this territory when we're ready. Let's get this construction ship over to Aramis, and we'll go ahead and build mining stations there. And you can go grab Kiram. Excellent. In the meantime, let's continue reinforcing. And of course, the next thing that we want to do after all this is done is we want to get this Starhold upgrading. Or rather, this Starport upgrading to a Starhold. So we'll queue that up now. And that's this starbase done for the time being. I want to take out this last little Unbidden territory over here. And I also want to build a starbase here once you're done. Let's keep those reinforcements flowing in. Lentipaz fragments are still working over here. I want to take out the dimensional anchors, but not the fleets currently. That is the current goal, because that will greatly reduce the rate at which they spawn. Okay, there we go. Oh, you Rixie. Don't you dare. They are. Of course they are. And the Kemplar are over here too. Should we just declare on them? Like, it's so rude. And they close borders? Wait. They can close borders with us, but we can't close borders with them? That is really irritating. Like, we actually can't get out of here now. We have to declare war on them. We can't defend these areas, though. At least not right now. Let's turn this one into a hangar bay, this one into a gun battery, and let's go ahead and start getting this into a standard defensive platform. So then we would have this be a disruption field generator. Then this would be a target uplink computer. Okay, we'll get that started. Because we're going to need to deal with these guys. This is really irritating, actually. There's more kinetic weapon damage. I think we'll start researching some of these other things now, though, because the Unbidden are pretty much taken care of. Like, I don't see a scenario where the Unbidden actually break back out right now. Sure, they can go this way, but, I mean, I wanted to stop them. Wait, we don't have a leader in the Frisidian shards? Or the Throndrate? Okay, we'll deal with that. I must have missed that we didn't have that. Okay, so I want you to now have a leader. How about this guy? Okay. So yeah, in order to get there, they have to go all the way around here. We'll bide our time on the Rixie. We'll just go clean up these fleets. Call it a day over here for now. Then we'll have to go around, I guess. Yeah, that's really irritating. That they can close borders to us, but we can't close borders to them. We're gonna have to fight them. It's the only way. Also, the fact that they did this, like, they're actively hurting themselves with this. I don't understand. Why would you do this to yourselves? Makes no sense. Well, we can eliminate these last few fleets over here, I guess, and once we have the Unbidden taken care of, then we can work on cleaning up anything that we need to. We're going to have to refit our fleets anyway, so it's going to take some time. Ooh, this is actually a little closer than I'd like it to be in terms of fleet strength. We may need to swap out the Frisidian shards and the Baronel fragments. Or at the very least, give the Frisidian shards time to heal up a bit. We do have a construction ship over here. We need to deal with that. I'm really salty at the Rixie for this, though. And we're going to have to claim this, aren't we? Unless we can do a end threat oracle, which we can. Okay, good. Delnik colony has strayed from the hive mind. That's no bueno, guys. I'm going to need you to not do that. Thank you very much. Just as soon as we have the month tick here. There we go. Okay. The Unbidden are attacking us at Velderam again. This is expected. Velderam will very soon be able to take care of itself. What has it got for shield points? It doesn't actually say. Ah, here we go. 5,220. Compared, of course, to the shield points on this fleet, which is rather large.
Incoming transmission.
Okay, there's food. We'll go ahead and go for whatever's cheapest, I think. Leader lifespan. That'll be fine. Okay, we did successfully take out that fleet. And we'll take out this construction ship, too. However, we have made great progress against the Unbidden this episode. The Rixie are infuriating, but we'll deal with them after. They're going to keep building stuff over here, too, aren't they? They absolutely are. What a bunch of jerks. Anyway, it is pretty much time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to finish cleaning up the Unbidden, and then clean up the rest of the galaxy. Like, not all in one episode, I suppose, but it'll go pretty quick. Like, the rest of the galaxy, we are the superpower. The Kemplar, irrelevant. The Rixie, irrelevant. We are by far the strongest. And the fact that we can deal with the Unbidden on our own proves that. These guys strayed from the hive mind, like a bunch of jerks, so we're going to replace their spawning pools with sentinel posts. I hope they enjoy that. Anyway, you can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all after I sell some food next time.